Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard hit down the line and left. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Now one missed.
That's inside.
And a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lucas makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Manny Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Popped up right side. Guerrero makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, and starting in this one, Dylan Cease.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Toronto. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
That's outside, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here comes a pitch.
3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Into center. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
He goes down looking.
Batting third.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Ball, that's down.
Bichette, the runner at second with one away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
George Springer in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. This one in the air. Arise settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Dalton Varsho at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man on second, 2 down.
Right through there for a strike.
And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Bassett back to work. Merrill, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick in 2021. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here is Xander Bogaerts. Fought off foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Cronenworth A 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Ground ball to the right side. That takes care of Cronenworth. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Tap foul at the plate. That's towards center. Merrill settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Addison Barger.
And that is out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a strike. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Jason
for the
Hayward.
Padres, left fielder Jason Hayward.
And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Catcher,
Martin Maldonado up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Out towards right center field. Varsho makes the grab. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get
right
about
fielder,
10 minutes
Fernando
of balls
Tatis
in the
Jr.
gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tatis takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. This one in the air, center field. Varsho puts it away, and that is that. As we go
Leading
to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a pop-up. Hayward on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give.
He's in there.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Anthony Santander at the plate. Doubled in his first debut. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the batter is George Springer. He popped out his first time.
Right fielder, George Springer.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back now in Toronto. Start of the fourth. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arraez. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Ball one there. On the ground right side, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, called strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Missed inside with the curve. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the play, and there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. His first at bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the fifth, and now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Bassett back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Line to left. And there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Grounded out his first time up. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And ball one. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, left
So
fielder,
the go-ahead
Jason
run in
Hayward.
scoring position. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward, struck out swinging his first time. And that's
Ball
way
that
high.
time.
And that's ball one. And that one missing low.
2-1.
That one in the dirt. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Maldonado.
Now the catcher up to hit, Martin Maldonado. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Clement in his third season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017 and delivers outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting,
So up next, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1.
Lucas.
Into center and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So up next for Toronto,
Bichette.
Bichette. He's 2 for 2. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Vladdy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Smoked into left field, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
He was all over that one. Got a fast.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So bases all loaded up. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. And that drops in for a strike. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left. To first, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back now in Toronto, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is down low. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's down and away. Good job to fight that one off. 3-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The rise. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Line drive, come on.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And Manny gets a piece. Two outs. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one away. Woo.
was all
Now
over that
batting,
first
the
pitch
center
fastball,
fielder,
but just
Dalton
barely missed it.
Varsho.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Varsho batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the
Man,
count.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the dirt,
One ball,
1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay
Up
made it a
next
bit
for the
messy,
Blue
but they
Jays,
clean things up for the out.
Alejandro
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
For the Blue Jays, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Leading off,
Leading off
Jackson
for San
Merrill.
Diego,
He's
center
already
fielder,
homered here in
Jackson
this one.
Merrill.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander
And
Bogaerts.
here is Xander Bogaerts. Fastball for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Garcia throw over. Merrill back in on a dive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fouled off. He was late.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman,
Definitely wants to
Jake
stay out of the double
Cronenworth.
play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Check on the runner.
Safe.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's the throw. Save. And the go-ahead run's at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering misses. Full count, 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one hit to first, and that's foul. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunity.
Yariel Rodriguez gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Bichette to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. There's the strike. Fought off foul. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tatis hauls it in for the out. 1 down. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Swinging a foul straight back. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Left fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Nope, that's down.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That misses, and the count 1-2. Got him. That is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Martin
Leading off
Maldonado.
for San Diego, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result
Now
for that
batting,
at bat.
right fielder,
Fastball pretty much
Fernando
middle,
Tatis
and that's what you
Jr.
fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's outside. And 1-1. And that's outside. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at
Now
second
batting,
base.
the first baseman,
Luis Arraez
Arraez.
stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Michelle, to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Now batting,
Substitution
the
being
center
made at
fielder,
first.
Jackson
Pitch
Merrill.
running here. Brandon
Pitch running at
Lockridge.
first for the Padres.
Jackson
Number
Merrill
28.
steps to the plate in a
Brandon
clutch
Lockridge.
situation.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And now it's even up.
That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
Pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
56.
bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Estrada.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero
Leading
Jr.
out for Toronto, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This change defensively for the Padres. Now playing
There's the
third
strike.
base, number 11,
0-1's the count.
Jose Iglesias.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Cronenworth throws on to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
So the
right
go-ahead run in
fielder,
scoring position.
George
And next will be the
Springer.
cleanup hitter, George Springer. And fouled off. The 0-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Huge strikeout there. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
No strike.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one is upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. And that is the...
Now pitching.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bogarts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now a chance for Jake Cronenworth. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Back foot slider struck him out. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Headed towards the corner. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes the throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. Golden opportunity right here. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Bunt attempt misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. Strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike three. Got him swinging. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Estrada back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
And next for
third
Toronto,
baseman,
Addison Barger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings through that one for strike one.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Ernie Clement.
Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing at a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Nathan Lucas. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And now it's 1-2. In there. Got him looking for the. And we're back on to extra innings. Now